Good morning, folks. It's about 6:20 on a Saturday. Um, Nice and cool out here. We had some rain last night. Um, Smoking a Macanudo Irish Cream. Pretty good. They make some good. I don't know if you call them flavored cigars. I don't know. They're good for the morning time. I don't drink a lot. I don't smoke a lot of flavored cigars, but having my coffee. It's a little different being out here in the morning opposed to at night, like I usually am. But wife had to work, and I got some stuff to do around here. I figured I'd pop the camera on and talk about something real quick. I was watching some videos last night, and a fellow was talking about how maybe as if you're over 50, you need to stop complaining, and it kind of like kind of you offends you a little bit. And he was over 50. I don't know if offends you the right word, but it's like what the heck. So I watched it, and really, he had a good point. The world we grew up in is not coming back, and the world we're in now is more about convenience, and that's what young people want. That's what they like. That's where they spend their money. Otherwise, corporations wouldn't be doing it. Now, some of the stuff I think they do because they're trying to force us into things. There's no doubt about that. But they're buying it. They're buying into it, and it's not going to stop. It's not going to change. It's not going to. Being mad about it and fighting it and fussing about it and being bitter is not going to do a bit of good. All you can tell them is the world, how the world was that we grew up in was a little simpler. Um, and to me, more convenient. I wouldn't say more convenient, not as stressful. Um, you didn't know what everybody in the world was doing. You just knew what the people on your block were doing. Maybe in your town, if you did watch the news, I guess the local news, but you didn't know what folks in other parts of the country or other parts of the world. And I think that's fine. Do we need to know? Does that affect you? Or do you just watch things on the news and just get you upset? I think it just gets us upset because I don't really need to know or care what they're doing in Britain or France or whatever other country. I don't care. Or California for that matter. I really don't care what they do. Just leave me alone. But instead, we are fed every day rage bait and memes and posts, and half of this stuff is fake or made up or AI nowadays. That's crazy. But the world we lived in ain't coming back, so there's no sense in fussing about it and being mad and fighting. And you can vote how you want to vote, and that may or may not make a difference. It's clear this last time it didn't make a difference in the president, but depending on how you voted, I guess. But um, we will be gone 20, 25 years, 20 to 30 years, we'll say. And it won't matter. And in the little bit of time we got left, it probably won't change that much between now and then, God willing. But, um, especially if you retired and, some of this stuff isn't really affecting you anymore as much, why get all upset over it? My biggest sadness, I was talking to my friend Eddie about it. I'm sad about how it's going to affect my grandkids, my grandsons, um, even my kids somewhat, but they're getting up around 30 now, so they won't. This stuff it won't. It probably won't affect them too much either. But them grandbabies, they're going to have to deal with this mess. On the other hand, they won't really know how it was. So they'll just know what their experiences are. So they might not think it's bad. It's obvious young people today don't think what's happening is bad because they embrace it 100%. They love Amazon. They love Walmart. They love these big box stores. Um, they put all the mom and pops out of business. And, the quality has gone down tremendously, but you can get what you want. And up until about a couple of years ago, you can get it pretty cheap. Nothing's cheap now. Nothing's cheap now, that's for sure. But um, hopefully it'll go back to that, and it may not be as good a quality, but you could afford to buy another one. But he's right. There's no sense in being mad about it. The thing that surprised me though, when I went over to I always like to read the comments and see what people think or say. And it's funny because there was a lot of "I'll never stop fighting," and "this is wrong," and I got to change the world. That kind of mentality. I mean, just a ton of comments like that. And I'm sitting here thinking, you folks are either delusional or stupid, because you ain't changing nothing. Me sitting here in my yard ain't changing nothing. Me not wanting to go to Walmart ever again is not going to bring back mom and pop stores on a main street in a small town. That ain't happening, and you just have to accept it. And I shop on Amazon. I do all those things because you got no choice. So I don't fuss about it. I just go, okay, this is what we're doing now. Um, ain't a whole lot I can do. And but to sit there and fret over it to where it ruins your day and ruins your night, and you're angry and upset and get your blood pressure up, there's no point in that. There ain't no point. You ain't changing nothing. Um, just watch it, laugh, live your life. Try not let it impact you. Um, as long as they leave me alone, I really don't care what they do. Um, but anyway, just wanted to put out a quick video this morning about don't let this world and the direction it's going get you upset. If you're older, 50s and 60s and on up, by the time it goes to crap, if it does, who knows? It may end up being a much better place. We really don't know what's going to happen. But just live your life, be happy, enjoy yourself. Enjoy the conveniences. Some of them we have are very good, um, and enjoy it. You know, make the best of it, and you could tell your kids about the way thing. You could teach them some of the old things that you knew, and that'll be helpful for them in the future. Your grandkids, some things that they ought to know that they don't learn anymore. But heck, with YouTube and now Chat GPT and stuff, you can figure out just about anything. Um, but anyway, I just wanted to say that as I'm drinking my coffee out here, and was thinking about it this morning. I was up at like 4 a.m., 4:30, something like that. But hey, enjoy your Saturday. If you smoke them, have you a cigar, and enjoy your weekend. And if you got a mom or your wife's kids, whatever, don't forget it's Mother's Day. Take care of them this weekend. You guys have a good day.